Hello and welcome to the Old Stream Farm. This is a map by BlackSheep Modding, and it is, in my opinion, absolutely fantastic. I've obviously only been having a look around for today and a little bit yesterday, but from what I can see, I like this map. This is a fantastic looking map. It plays really well. You just have to drive around to realise what's gone into it. It's obviously a remake, remastered version of FS19, FS15 map, but brilliant job, absolutely fantastic. Love it. I'm looking forward to having a go on this and doing a series on this map, but that's for sure. But yes, what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look. We're in new farmer mode. We're going to have a look at what you get, what there is about in new farmer. We'll have a drive around. I'm probably not going to be able to take in everything, trying to keep the time down to a reasonable amount of time. And we'll have a look around, have a little bit of fly over some of the key areas, and we'll go from there. Right. Let's get into it then. This, what we'll do first of all actually is we'll have a look at the PDA. Okay, so this is the PDA. Zoom out. This is the map itself. Ooh. It's not your average square map. This is a bit of a odd shape. But we start. This is our area here as new farmer. We do start with the farm itself, farm buildings, cow barn, pigsty, chicken coop, and sheep barn. So that's animals wise is what we start with. We also have field 1 and field 2. That is all we have there. We do have, if we go on to the farm map, you have given us some of the outlying areas or outlying areas, as in so the rivers, the roads, the normal things that you don't. There's no price to it. His value is 0, so we can't sell it. But they have given you some of the areas where the let's just go back, like the sawmill, carpentry. So the potential is there if you wanted to do things with these areas. You know, you could add something to it. Looks like there's a bit of an area down the bottom right hand corner. Cost what? I mean, that's 180,000. Value wise, definitely more reasonable. Fields 146, 167, 205. I think that's the most expensive field. 205, and I think the cheapest one is down here somewhere. 24,000, 15,000. You know, so 76. These are, I mean, 76,000. That's the field next to our farm itself, a little bit of wooded area. That is not bad. 90,000, 118,000. There's forest areas available as well for you guys that like logging. Some centrals, some a bit more around the outside. There's definitely scope for expanding on and just doing what you want, really, to be honest with you. For field, we'll be looking at our farm and field 1, 232, field 2, 89. So yeah, it gives you options. Definitely gives you options. That's what I would say to this. What we'll do is we'll have a look at a farmyard. We'll probably pop to the shop, and then we'll have a look down some of the key areas. We're not going to probably go to the outline ones. Might do a little bit of flyover at the end. So we'll do our farm, do the shop, drive back. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with that. Right, so this is obviously our farm. We've got our car parked there. This is fantastic because this is actually one that we can go into. This is character change, you change your clothes, so forth, and we have a sleep trigger. Actually, come on, get inside the building. We have a sleep trigger there. This is in the kitchen, nice little kitchen area. Come in here when you're feeling hungry, want a bit of breakfast, that kind of thing. You can go out to the courtyard via the door there, or you can cut through. Now I suppose this would be the big garage where you could keep your car, you know, so it opens up to the outside, so you keep your car into there. Yeah, also got another door. Definitely something that's not lacking is areas to storage, that's for sure. A little bit of a loft area, nothing up there. And here you've got your vehicle workshop. There's obviously inside sort of the main farm area at the moment. You've got in front of us now, that is the cow barn. At the end of this row, you see in the distance, that's the sheep. Silo is just straight ahead there, one of those buildings. Pigsty and so on. We'll have a look around anyway. Just give you some kind of orientation of where we are. This is the chicken coop. This will hold 150 chickens. I've been informed that the eggs will spawn on the wooden shelf. This is the feed area. What you do need to do is open up the lid, and that is where you will put your feed. Pretty cool. I like that. That's very good. And some of our vehicles, vehicle equipment. We'll have a look at that after we've been around and looked at the farm. That's the main entrance. Just look at the main courtyard. Off this we've got the cow barn. Let's open this up. Nice little feature with the gate inside opening up as well at the same time. It's quite nice. I see a tip area. Straw, and this will be your manure. I think your manure spawns inside, and you can obviously put it over. And this is the pasture for your cows. 150 cows this holds. It's a nice number. Very manageable. Nice little garage port type thing on the side of the farmhouse. Yeah, nice. Come around more. So let's quick jump over there. Go through. This is obviously where you would tip for your straw, and I think your food as well. By the looks of it. This is your milk. Is in the centre. Actually, milk one. You see all the doors open. It is very much a. There's so many things you can do with this map, I think. Especially if you're into your role play type things. I think it's slurry, I believe that would be one. And then we've got silos. Just double check. Yep. So we've got one silo there. Then if we come round, we've got another two silos there. Got 3 silos in total, which is quite a lot of space. Top end of the farm, you've got this lovely open area. If you want to put down some placeables, some more barns space, production, put anything up there. Nice little wooden shack. Yeah, so it's a I like how it's opened towards these fields. You don't own these fields, but you know you can always buy them. That's for sure. But yeah, nice. Right, so if we go down towards the pigsty, on the left here you've got more storage. Nice big open barn there for your hot harvester. Fits nicely. Bit of a smaller one, and you've got this, which is a double door, but also joining in one. Lights do work, so yeah, that's good. Looks nice, doesn't it? Right, let's have a quick look. We've got like a across from the cow barn, obviously there. You've got on the end, it's like this L-shaped complex. Another little like shedded area, another like carport area. And this is your pigsty. That's been your tip for the food. It's been obviously the buy point. Your pigs, 60 pigs in total. Straw inside. Looks like they've got water already, so you haven't got to worry about that. A slurry again. And then the other part of this L-shaped building is your silo. So you got your tip and your fill in here. Lights on. And we do, I think, yeah, lights in that barn as well. I quite like this, quite nice. It's very nice actually. And behind all this, you've got this rather large two-sided barn. Quite nice for like hay, straw, that kind of thing to store. And then in there you've got a sheep pasture. Or sheep building for 100 sheep. You got water, nice little water feature on it. Looks nice. Got the feeding trough, tip area, pallet spawn. I believe this will be. You have lights in here. Can't see a light switch. Might be. Okay. Right. And you've got another entrance to exit. So you've got 3 ways of getting in and out of this. Nice little garden area. Looks quite nice. You got your gate there. Dumping it. I suppose we use the old racks, couldn't you? I suppose you could use them. So the main entrance. And then round the other side. Another way of getting in and out of the farm. Overall, I think it's a bit of a fantastic layout. I do like it. It feels natural, if that makes sense. It does feel natural. Let's have a quick look. So this is it. This is the main farm. It's the main farm at building. Your chicken coop at the end, and the vertical maintenance. You got your cow barn there. You're joining pasture lane, pasture field for the cows to graze on. Bunker silos, 3 bunker silos. Got this little flat cleared area at the top as well. Got your barn from there. Pigsty. So you got carport, silo, yet another barn, and your sheep. I think that looks pretty darn good. It does feel, to me, it feels like quite a natural layout. Yep, very happy with that. I do like the idea of quite a large tree in the centre. Right, so what we'll do is we will head off up to the shop, which is in that direction. Right, let's go and have a look around, shall we? So we are going to head towards the shop. See some right there. See some right there. We are, say, there. Shop being there. Take a drive up. Have a look at the shop. And we'll also have a look at the bakery while we're there. Just a quick point while I'm here, actually. As you can see, I haven't come across the building yet which where it has doors not been able to use. So as you can see, there is scope to start pretty much anywhere you want on this map. You know, you've got this little area. All depends on what your scenario is. But no, it's definitely a good feature, I would say. Now we're going to try and drive and not hit anything. Likewise, the bar on the left here, like court area, you can use that. It's also a usable space. Into here. Right, so this is where your vehicles will reset should you get stuck, or if you end up in a ditch, or for whatever reason you need to reset. The vehicles will spawn back in that area there. So that area over there, that's where your vehicles will be reset to. Also, when you buy or rent or lease equipment, that's where that will come to as well. So obviously this is the shop. Got the main entrance just here. Main entrance. And you got your vehicle repair or customize. Nice feature they've added to this is you can actually drive in here and put your vehicles on the ramp. It looks a fully functional workshop for better. Complete with a little desk at the back, racks for spare parts and so forth. If the ramps work, get your vehicles on there, do a bit of maintenance. Nice, very nice. Like the look of that. Just feels right. You know, it's just some thought has gone into it. What we'll do is we'll have a quick wander over here. There is the bakery. Yeah, it's the bakery over here. This is obviously part of the production chain. If you wish to use that, you don't have to. If you want, you can buy the building for 50,000. All the production chains that FS22 gives you are available on this map. So there's another little area here that you could use for whatever you want. You know, it's you usually think of different scenarios and different things that you could use the area for. It's fantastic. So that is the vehicle shop and the bakery. Right, so we are obviously just across the road. What we will do is we will take a drive down. Take a drive down and we will go to... Actually, we might go up. Might do this, go this way around, to be honest. We'll go up towards the grain elevator. So we'll come out, turn left and go up that way, past the treed area. Treed area? Forested area. Making up my own words now as I go along. Treed area. Not bad. English is my first language, you wouldn't think so, would you? Nice little mural on the wall there. We're heading out of the town now. Into the countryside. Going for this forested area. That's the train goes off to where it goes that way. Which I can't remember off the top of my head. Whoops. We went whoop whoop. That's a good point actually, just while I meant to do that because what I was going to say was none of the posts are all collision free, so you ain't got to worry about that. I knew there was something I was testing out. We won't go that way, it says new entrance. So we will try and stick to that. So this is the grain elevator. Got the tip point there. Go in and tip your so this is an area this is in the top right hand corner of the map. This is actually owned by you, so if I click on farmland, this is your area. So you could in theory buy that, you can place anything you wanted here. Yeah. Also the area across the road is yours as well. So just bear that in mind. It's a quite substantial area, to be honest. No, it's so this little area to my right is what you own as well. A bit steep, but quite nice. Right, before the train comes, I head down. I come back into town now, so if we stop here, we are now at the dairy. Middleman's, oh that's a bit loud there, isn't it? Middleman Dairy, so you can buy this at this place. This is part of the production chain. Buildings, looking very nice. Just to give you an idea of where we are, I'll show you the map. So we come from the grain elevator, which is in the northeast, come down the road, and we are now basically east of our farm, and that being our farm there. What we'll do is we'll take a drive down, we'll go to the railroad silo, and then back up, and we'll do these areas going down. So, right. Off we go. The equipment you start with is quite the basic stuff, but to be honest, it's enough to get started. You know, I'm trying to think, trying to look at the map. Is it off to the right? No, it's down. It's not that way. Yeah, the equipment you get is quite the basic stuff, just to get your fields going and that. But it's definitely you've got nothing for animals to start with, so that's something you'd have to build up to, like a bank loan, and get yourself. Right, so this is the railroad silo. You can obviously come in the way that we did, or there is another entrance or exit there. This point over here is where you call your train. If you can rent a train for €1,000 an hour, and your train will turn up, and it will turn up here, and you can fill it up with what you have ever put into the silo. Alright. Let's go back up. And we'll drive and go down the main road. Quite a few areas of interest down here. I'm just going to pull up on the splinter here actually. We'll pop back down the road. Right, so if we pop back over here, this is show you where we are on the map. So we're just looking in the main town area. That being our farm. That being the railroad silos that we just visited. And this is where we are now. So this is the tailors. Oops. Oh, that is it. So you can do that. Where is that? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. So tailor shop, you can buy 100,000. Production chain, and that is where it's the spawn point for pallet. And that side is the restaurant, pizza restaurant, which is just a sell point. Got that, and across the road, just down here, he says, yep, I think where I was going there, the spinnery. Again, spinnery, 60,000 to buy if you want to, don't have to. That's the spawn point for the pallets. Now if we jump across the wall, right, there's two ways of getting in here. You can get in off the side road from the main road there, or you can get off the main road that we're currently on and come through the arch, a little bit tight. You've got this, you've got the grape processing for sale for 80,000. It's sweet and sour raisins. Yeah. See tip point, spawn point. I like the weathered buildings. Looks good. Looks quite Italian, that part, to be honest, if I think about it myself, but I might be wrong. Right, let's jump back in the car. Just drive down a little bit down further down the road. Have I done? Did I do? I did do them. Yeah, I got the restaurants, yes. Well, make sure I don't try and try not to miss anything is the tricky one. Right. Here we have the farmer's market. The tip point is just a sell point. This. Welcome, farmer's market. Right, nice. Across the road from the farmer's market, you've got the horse stables. At the moment, we do not own it. We can't go in there. We can get in around the other side, but at the end of the map, after we've driven around, what I'll do is there's a couple of bits of land I'll buy up, and I'll show you what then, and that opens up to you. Does give you a bit more options if you want to start elsewhere on the map. Right, so we're now coming up to the Biogas Plant. Just park up there. We've got across the road, I'll show you where we are. So that's the farmer's market, just came down the road, and we're now at the sugar mill. And across the road is the biogas. When you go on to the salon, we have, where's gone past that, haven't I? Silage. So at the moment they will take silage by the looks of it. But at the moment the biogas plant doesn't offer you any other facilities. So the sugar mill, oh, it's low, 80,000. Got tip area around the back, Glenwood sugar mill. Across the road, this is the biogas plant. Obviously you've got the normal tip area, so forth. So at the moment you do not own this, but you can still, if you wanted to, use the buildings. A couple of big silos, and obviously another exit down there. Right, so at the end what I'll do is I'll buy this up, and I'll come back and I'll show you what happens if you actually buy the land itself. Biogas. Right. Show you where we are. We have literally just come down the road from the biogas plant and the sugar mill, and we're now at the biomass heating plant. Got a debris crusher and also a lime station. So I'll see, there we go. That is where you can tip and so forth and sell your what they take. I think I'm not quite sure what they take, to be honest. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Oh, biomass plant. So at the moment, I see. So biomass plant, not the. Might be something different. We'll have a look at that at the end. So biomass plant. What's this like silage? Biomass heating plant. Hang on a minute. One's the biomass plant, and one is the biomass heating plant. So there we go. So that must be the biomass plant. That must be the biomass heating plant. So they are two different ones. Cool. Hope that makes sense. Right, there's your tip for your silage. There's your lime. So your tip for your debris. Stones. Stone crusher. That's what I'm trying to think of. And your lime over there. I need to. Okay. So what we'll do is now we will head off down towards the train to the call point. Rent train to Altenburg. Gas station, grain mill, and animal dealer. Have a quick drive down there. Try not to crash on the way. It's a little bit narrow, that. I do use a controller. I've got an Xbox controller that I use. I don't use a steering wheel. So if my steering's a little bit on the jerky side, I'll be wide then. Right, so not far. Let's just pull up. Okay. Right, so the gas station is across the railroad track, just in front of us. This is where you get all your fuel from. If you travel back towards here, this is your call point for renting the train if you wish. And this is obviously the grain mill. Again, you can buy it if you want to. 96,000. It's your tip point. And round to the side we have Larson's Livestock Auction. So they buy, I think, straw and so forth there. And animal dealer. Oh, there you go, it did come up. There we go. Animal dealership. So you can buy your animals there. Either pick them up yourself using the correct trailer or get them delivered. Nice little large area. Don't know whether we can. Bit of a long shot. I don't think we can. No. Oh, there's the train. Right, so that is. Oh no, it's not. We haven't gone to. We need to go to the sawmill. Just up the road. Let's go this way. With a drive around, so you get to see the map. It's definitely got that feel of being a larger map than what it actually is, I think, which is lovely. You know, it's even when you look off in, whoops, when you look off into the distance, that's what I mean. When you look off into the distance, you don't really see a map boundary. You know, it is very well done, I think. It's nice, it's very nice to see. Hopefully more maps will turn out this way. Oh, this is a little bit in the backwater, isn't it? Oh god, here we go. Oh, wasn't too bad. I mean, it's just the size of it seems to go on and on. It's quite incredible, to be honest, I think. Alright, so this is the wood. Yeah, let's see, there we go, carpentry place. So this is the, buy that for 60,000, carpentry. So obviously where you sell your wood there. Call the train. If you want to put your wood on board the train. I've never done that, but it might be something I'll use in the future. Oh, there it is. Sawmill, 100,000. Obviously wood chips is there by the looks of it. No, very nice. Looks good. Fits, if you know what I mean. It's it doesn't look out of place. Okay, let's have a quick look. Where have we been? I think we've been everywhere now. It's what I'll do is I'll head back to the farm and I'll see you there shortly. Okay, so I've put some money in the bank. What we'll do is if we quickly go onto the map, and if we buy, oops, there we go. If we buy field 17, 130, field 27 for 87,000, and this plot of land in between fields 10 and 60, buy that 62, and we buy the biogas 164,000. So we buy those, and then goes the map overview. Field 17 now has a cow pasture, Field 27 is the sheep, and the area between field 60 and 10 now has a horse barn, and also we've now got the production chain now available and the biogas plant. So what I'll do is I'll quickly jump to these areas and we shall have a quick look just to show you. So that is your field, that is field 17. Items are sellable, which I've got to say, even the farm buildings on our farm, you can sell it if you do not wish to have them or change them or update them in any kind of way. They are all can be sold. Let's go to the sheep. This is your sheep pasture that we bought. Our bells ringing. Obviously, you know, you can buy the land. Don't have to have the sheep pasture. You can sell the sheep facility and use it as grass. And let's go to the horse barn. This is the horse barn. This is now you've got a facility where you can actually buy horses, 16 of them. This is the manure. That's where we put the feed. If we go up, this is the area itself. So that's the that's the main road. Going from right to left. And that's the gate where we pulled up at. This is the stables. There is area to store machinery. So if you wanted to start just doing horses, this would be the perfect place to buy. In there, it's a bit pasture area. It just looks very nice indeed. While we're here, we'll pop across the road. This is the biogas plant. That's the wonderful way in. Oops. As you can see now, there are the triggers available. That'll be something worth testing. Is the fact is, can you sell prior to buying up? I do not know, to be honest with you. It's something that you find out. 164,000. It's not overpriced, to be honest. Not too bad. You'll soon be able to make that money up, I think. What we'll do is we'll have a quick look at the equipment that we get. Like I said earlier, I think I alluded to earlier, so you do get just the basics. So you got a small tractor, you got a Fendt 511, John Deere 7810, Deutz harvester. You got the header as well, header trailer, a front loader, the Schaefer front loader. Oops. Obviously the car, got a glass trailer as well, the header, plough, you got the Pottinger. It's only a 1.2 metre plough, so it's going to take you a while to do that. 2.5 metre cultivator, a bucket for the front loader. That was a couple of weights, like I said, and that kind of thing. So that's the equipment. Like I said, this is probably I mean, this is quite a long one, but I think the map deserves it. It is a fantastic map, and I think even if you just come on and have a look around, there's so many options available to you to do whatever kind of scenario you want to play with. It's definitely one of the best maps. Well, FS19 is one of the best maps I think I played on, to be honest. And I look forward to having a go on it again in FS22. Well, I think I've covered as much as I've probably missed some stuff. If I have, I do apologise. I'm sure some other people pick it up in there. Oh, I know what I was going to say before I go. Collectibles. There are collectibles available on this map. 10 of them. If I remember, I'll put a little picture of one on the bottom. I have found a few, to be honest, and I'm not going to say where they are, but there are some available, and they are cute as hell. you know, a little black sheep, and they look fantastic. But right, that is it from me. I will bid you farewell and have a good day, whatever you were doing and wherever you are. And hope everything is well, and hope you have a great time playing FS. It is fantastic. Enjoy. I've been Farm Benz. If you do like the video, please hit that like button, leave a comment if there's anything you think I should have do or ways to improve. I'm always willing to take advice on. Well, that's it. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good day.